Jeff Ford, CTF coach in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Today is Sunday, June 15, 2014, and we are back at the self-development wall breaking down the purpose behind running 50 miles. Recently, I signed up for the Cremator Ultra Marathon. It's July 21st in the heat, Beaufort, South Carolina. Totally stoked. We're about 4 weeks out now, but I really wanted to highlight why I wanted to take on this challenge, because I get that question. Oh, you signed up for a 50-mile race. Why the heck would you want to do that? Biggest thing that kind of happened to me is as I wanted to go in with a greater purpose. You know, if I'm going to run 50 miles, I should do it for something larger than myself, and that something larger is Libya. There's a nonprofit organization out there. It's called Team Livia. This is for Aaron Gordon, one of my athletes in Iowa. His little girl is named Libya, and what she was born with was a collapsed bronchial tube. They had to put a trach so that she could breathe properly, and she's lived with that trach her entire life. She has a host of other issues, challenges that she deals with. Pulmonary hypertension is another one where, if untreated, it can be pretty brutal. So what we're doing is raising money. Any amount you want to donate, check out the link in this video post. We've already raised close to about $1,500. We're going for $5,000. Pretty incredible cause, and kind of why we chose Libya is just the stories that Aaron told me a little bit about her. Is it really prompted me when I started working with him as an athlete, is that this guy does all this Ironman training, has a full-time job, has, you know, a bunch of kids, and supports Livia through everything. She seems to always have a smile on our face when we see pictures. What I've heard is her siblings want to go into healthcare because of how strong she's been, and just because what they've seen her go through. But what's incredible is when you do something because it's not just for you. Do something where it does have a bigger purpose, because that's when we really start to live the life of our dreams, is helping other people. But that is number one why I'm running 50 miles is for Libya, and can't wait to keep raising more money. Number two, testing, okay? As coaches, you know, you don't have to be the best athlete in the world, but you do have to understand your program and make sure that it works. Craig Heisel, our head coach at CTF, and myself train endurance athletes all the time, and we see big results with quality over quantity. And this is new in the endurance community, because it's, you know, typically been about volume, been about miles, get your base. But what we're doing is more of a strength and conditioning side of things, coupled with high intensity type interval training. And what we see is a lot less injury. Times go faster, people are able to live their lives, and that's probably the biggest thing, is that you want to achieve an Ironman, you want to do a marathon, do a 50-miler, it doesn't have to take 20 hours a week of training. Is that whatever you can give us, that's 7 to tapping out at 12 hours, we can do some big things with that. So what we're doing big time is testing our strength and conditioning, the interval-based stuff, and seeing how it's going to go out there, because it'll be a pretty cool experience to see how 50 miles goes. Last and third biggest reason, no matter the challenge you take on, it should always be about the experience, okay? We live our lives through experiences, and every experience you do makes you stronger. Just like Livia going through the many doctor's appointments that she has, is that she's probably the person she is today because she's been strong through those experiences. She's had them. She knows what to expect. She's taken things away from them. And that's what I hope to do in racing, so that I can provide this experience to any athlete that comes up to me and wants to understand what a 50-mile event is going to be all about. Training has been solid to date. We will keep you updated on it. This is self-development wall. Question of the day is really just think about the reasoning behind why you would sign up for a long-distance endurance event. Pick 3 good reasons, and you're going to already be off to a good start, because it's all about mental game when you get out there on race day. My name's Jeff Ford, CTF coach. We'll see you back at the self-development wall next Sunday.